Okay, since none of you can appreciate my amazing parkour skills, I'm not playing in this map anymore until I get a rank. I'm not playing this map again until I get a rank good. Because all of you can obviously not appreciate my skills. Thanks a lot, boomers. Welcome back to another video, guys. So today, I've been very busy these past few weeks, obviously, because school reasons. In high school, there's a thing called finals, and it's not fun at all. I basically want to share my experience in finals. Even though this isn't my first time experiencing finals, I had something called freshman year. So this is my third time experiencing finals, and I still don't like it. Alright? It's 15% worth of your grade. You can either do nothing or completely destroy everything. Die. Oh, and also, I'm doing this commentary live while I'm playing the game. Just, because I don't want to record my voice again. I'm leaving that in. So anyway, hey, how are finals like for Spooder-Man? Well, I'm gonna go by every single period that happened, and just tell you how each final felt, and my thoughts on it, and my thoughts on the class in general. Well, maybe not that last part, because that'll take too long. But anyway, let's get started. So the first one is reading, or what they like to call it, written oral literature. I think that's what the name is. I don't know. It's fucking reading. It doesn't matter. It's the same thing as reading. There's like no difference whatsoever. Like anything I did in that class, I did in reading. It's reading, alright? There's no difference. I see no difference. It's all the same. Reading books, learning vocabulary, doing essays, more reading, reading projects, blah blah blah. It's all the same thing. There's like no difference whatsoever. So anyway, there were two parts to that final. The first part was writing an essay. What a surprise. So basically, we had to read an article and we had to write an essay about it. And overall, it wasn't really that difficult. It was a bit time consuming because I wanted to make sure I did well. And the thing is since it took so long, we did the essay part of the final before even final started. So like Monday and Tuesday we were doing it, and on Wednesday when we had the actual final, or like the other half of the final to do, we had to read some articles and do some multiple choice questions, and not very that difficult to do. So I just did that. You die. I headshot you like a million times. Die. Alright. So the multiple choice wasn't that bad. I mean, was I good at it? Probably not. But was it like difficult? I probably flunked it and destroyed my grade. No. That is unlikely. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, give me the potion. Give me the potion. Give me the potion. Give me the potion. So many things. Oh god. Anyway, back to what I was saying. It wasn't really that difficult, and overall, I don't like reading, or world literature as they like to call it, because it's just boring, okay? I don't like it. I don't like writing essays. I don't like reading articles. I don't like any of that. In fact, I don't like reading as a hobby in general, because I find it, it's like, I feel like reading books, it could be fun, Like, there has been books that I have read, I have actually enjoyed, but with the amount of oh shit, but the schools always like to shove reading down my throat, especially during elementary school. They always say, "Oh, reading's so fun, you should do it." Oh man, why are you playing video games and doing anything else? You should be reading because reading's so good. And like eventually, they just discourage me from reading. Yeah, exactly. The schools tried to encourage me to read, and all it did was discourage me from reading. And like basically, they overhyped reading. They say hey, reading books is so good, and then when you actually read, it's like I don't see the appeal. Like it's like they overhyped it and just made reading look boring, basically. So yeah, that's the reason why I don't like reading, and the reason why I don't like the class that involves reading. On to the next period. So my next final was driver's ed, but there wasn't even a final in that class. It was just a study hall. So we just didn't do anything. We just sat there doing nothing. And we could have studied for either finals, but after driver's ed, it was my lunch period. Now lunch periods, you get another study hall, or you get to leave early, either one. So what did I do after? I went. What did I do after my driver's ed final? Well, not really final. Well, what I did was I went to Portillo's with two other friends, and we had burgers. Well, I had a burger, and I had some fries and milkshake, and it was delicious. Portillo's is so good. Next to Thursday, where I actually had finals. Now, for Thursday, I had my first final was, but before I had that final, wait. So after I got Portillo's, and my mom picked me up to go home, she thought it was a good idea to give me a haircut. And the thing is, I don't like getting haircuts. Reason, because I like my hair long, but not too long, so I would eventually want a haircut, but I hate getting haircuts. You know why? Because they always do it wrong, okay? They always make my hair too fucking short, to the point where I'm bald. I hate it. I don't like it. I hate the way they always cut my hair. It's stupid. And my mom always says, "Oh, don't worry, we'll cut it long. We'll make sure we cut it to the point where it's not too long, but it's not too short either." And they lied to me. They lied to me. I got another short or ass haircut, and I hate it. I don't like this haircut whatsoever. I mean, like, the sides and the back were fine, but they cut the front of my hair, and that's the one part I did not want cut whatsoever. So I just was very angry. No, 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 no. I'm getting greedy. I'm getting greedy. Oh god, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't even worth it. Die. I probably could have just said that I don't want this part of my hair to be cut. But you know what? I'm antisocial. I don't like talking to people. Especially to strangers. I don't like talking to strangers. I hate talking to strangers. I don't know them. I talk. And even if I did want to talk to strangers, I'm too nervous to do so. For Thursday, I had a chemistry final. That was first. And chemistry was the class I was actually worried about. Cause I was borderline on B minus to C plus. And I needed like what, a 70 to keep my B? I think that's what I need. I really doubt that I got a 70. Because the thing is, the reason why I don't really bad at chemistry Well, I wouldn't say it's because this is it. I don't know how to describe it. Really, okay, I just blinked and then all of a sudden we're taking the final. It just happened in the blink of an eye. Chemistry was a blur. I don't know what happened. I don't remember what happened. Everything was just a blur, and then I just saw the final in front of me, and I did my best. That's all I could have done. Anyway, after that final, what was after that final? I don't remember. Oh yeah, I remember. It was health. Alright, here's the thing about health. It's boring. It's so boring. Okay, it's so fucking boring. All we talk about is relationships and drugs are bad. That's all we learned. Alright? Which is basically stuff I was told before I even went to preschool, that is. Like I was told, don't let people touch your pee-pee, and if someone gives you a needle, don't put it in your skin. See, I was told this very early on in my life, before I even received an education. It's like having to have a repeated version of this. It was even more boring. Ow, 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 ow. How about you? Don't do that. Stay away from me. Fuck you. Damn. What? What? I'm in the school! Health was super boring. I hated it. The only reason I took health this semester is because I wanted to take another class called lifestyle things, which is basically you go to the gym and you don't get fat. Man, this is very loud. You don't get fat. Blah blah blah. I wanted to go in that class, but it said that you need to pass health first to get into that class. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll just take health. And it wasn't gonna be that bad. Health is only a semester long. I checked. But like, and another thing is, our teacher doesn't know how to teach whatsoever. We get these packets where we have to learn these, where we have to fill in these vocabulary sheets, stuff like that. We have to search up online about what diseases are, what they mean, how to know if we have them. Okay, we weren't even taught anything. Most of the things we were taught were on the internet, and they were by us. They weren't by the teacher. And it was stupid. And the thing is, the teacher would always give us a study guide. The study guide wouldn't even be helpful. It's just more vocabulary. It's just more vocabulary. And when I see these vocabulary terms, I'm just thinking, okay, this is what's going to be on the test. I'm going to need to know this. Screw everything else. But nope. When the test comes in, we have all these very difficult problems that we didn't even know were going to be on the test. What is this? This is stupid. You're like asking me how to calculate. I don't know what they asked me, alright? I don't know what they asked me for the hard questions. I didn't study for them. I didn't know they were even going to be on the damn test. It's like so stupid. And most of these questions, we weren't even discussing them at all in the class. They weren't on the vocabulary sheet. They weren't on the study guide whatsoever. Like these questions sucked because we didn't know. Well, we didn't even know they were going to be on the test. It was stupid answering them because how the hell we were supposed to know all the answers? How the hell we were supposed to even study them? We didn't even know they were going to be on the damn tests. All the unit tests were pretty difficult, but then the final came on. The final was super easy. What is this? The final was so easy. You know, but what questions we were asked on the final? Is nicotine addictive? Those were the majority of questions. Health final was super easy. It was just questions of, is nicotine addictive? What should you do if someone says they're going to commit suicide? Tell an adult, or say you feel the same way. Blappity blop. Those were the majority of questions. They were so easy. It was basically difficult to even fail it. You would have to try in order to fail the health final. The health final was super easy. I was like, what? 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 I thought it was going to be like super difficult. All the unit tests were difficult, but then we get the health final and it's super easy. What the hell is this? What kind of scam it is? I'm just glad I'm finished with final. With health. I really hated health. It was so fucking boring. After health, after that was AP Computer Science, which is a class I really enjoy, actually. I really quite enjoy it. I'm not the greatest at it, but I like it. It's about coding, computer stuff, really, and I'm into that stuff, so I was like, hey, I'll take that. And it was pretty difficult. I had to do a lot of thinking on it. Thing is, you can't really study. If you study for that final, you're not guaranteed to know all the material, because what you're given is vocabulary again. But the thing is, you don't necessarily have to know the definition of this vocabulary. You just have to understand them in order to answer the questions, because the questions revolve around your knowledge of these words, rather do you know the definition or not. Do you get what I'm trying to say? It's kind of confusing the more I talk about it. There's like one or two questions that actually involve coding, like what would happen to the turtle if you give it this line of code? Will it make a square, or will it go off the screen? I was like, those questions weren't that hard. They were fine. I mean, I'm confident that I kept my B in that class. Oh, we also had to know like binary and hexadecimal, all that, which wasn't that difficult to remember, but it was time consuming to like decode a message. Or at least for me. Alright, Friday. Friday, I only had 2 finals, so it wasn't that bad. First final was geometry, and the thing is, I did not need to study for geometry at all. I had a 92 in the class, and I at least wanted a B minus. That's what I wanted at least. And I had a 92 in the class. I went to the final grade calculator to calculate what I would need on the final to end up with a B minus, and it said you need 10%. You need to score at 10% on the geometry final to end up with a B minus. I was like, what? What? I don't even need to study for geometry. It's so easy. And like, geometry final wasn't even that long. It was like 50 questions, so I only needed to get only 5 questions right. I could have ended up with a B minus. It was easy. And I was like so happy. And like when I took the geometry final, it was easier than I thought. And I'm pretty sure I still kept my A minus. If I didn't, I kept a B plus. Either way, I'm satisfied with geometry. Geometry wasn't something to worry about. So yeah. And my final test was world history. World history wasn't that bad. There were questions I did not know, did not understand, but overall it wasn't that bad. It was fine. I'm pretty sure I ended up with like a B. I had a B plus in the class. I was pretty confident that I wouldn't get A on the class, because in order for me to score an A in the class, I had to score a 93 on the final. What? Probably could have done it with like maybe a 90 to There was a 90 in the class, but 93? You crazy. You crazy. And the test was pretty long too, so that just didn't give me more confidence either. 80 questions, Jesus Christ. No! Damn it. I just dropped I dropped it. I dropped my shotgun. How did I drop my shotgun? Oh, I got my shotgun. It's right there. Alright, let's get out of here. So we gotta go to the bank. So I just did my best on the final. I'm pretty sure I ended up with a good grade. Oh wait, no, I actually did. I remember. The teacher let us see our score to see our final score for the class, and mine was an 87. So I was like, that's pretty cool. It's not what I wanted, but hey, I can accept that. I can accept it. You want chicken? Everyone loves chicken. Why is like no one protecting this part? Oh no, I'm lagging. Oh no. Oh no. Save me. Chicken, 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 chicken. Get off! Run! Get in! Ah! I did it. I saved the world. So yeah, guys, that's how finals were for me. Thing is, so what's something I'm gonna do next after this video releases? Well, what I'm gonna do is first off, first let's leave here. I don't want to go into another game right now. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do some live streaming. All right. The decade is almost over, guys. All right. Thing I want to do is try to complete try to get as many achievements I can for games I don't play anymore, because a lot of new games keep coming out, and I play those games instead. So I'm gonna live stream that and try to get as many achievements as possible before the decade ends. Maybe I'll be able to complete every single one. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe, just maybe. Maybe not, because actually, most likely not, because most of the games, some of the games I have are DLC locked, so I can only get them if I purchase the DLC. So yeah. After that, after the decade ends, I'm gonna release Minecraft Survival 3. I got all the footage I need, but I didn't talk during that episode, so I'm just gonna record some. I'm gonna narrate over for the footage, so that way you know what's happening. Oh man. After that, well, that's basically the plan for now. Oh yeah, we're gonna try to get to 100 subscribers. Well, not by the end of 2020, but what I want to do is get 100 subscribers, so I can do another special, because I have another special in mind and I want to do that. Since we're close to 100 subs, I want to do that. Alright, what is this parkour race? I'm gonna leave. I don't know what I'm doing. Let me leave! I can't leave! Okay, so that's the plan for the rest of this decade and the beginning of the decade. So I hope you'll stick around for that, and I hope you like this video, and bye bye.